Yo, it's your boy Ron, SideQuest, back with another video. Rope Flow Odyssey, number 15, I believe, 14 or 15. So I warmed up already with the jump rope and used my little sliders, did some lunges, but we're gonna get right into it. So I hung out with Bo and Julian, my Canadian and American friend yesterday. We got some massaman curry, made a good vlog, it was real nice. But later today, I'm gonna go make a separate video about me picking up my man purse. It just got repaired. So I'm super excited to go get that. But you guys need to learn about rope flow, all right? As I mentioned before, this is the Black Baby Shark, 850 grams, real lovely, by Winding Ropes. So lovely. And check this out, someone left a Lululemon disgusting little headband right here. Look at this. Look at this. Ugh. So you know what, we'll just leave it right there for them, because I ain't touching that. Well, I kicked it with my foot and I put it more that way, but that's disgusting. I don't know who would leave a headband like that. So you know guys, we're gonna just jump right into working on the dragon roll. So remember, we're gonna toss the rope behind us. As we rotate, bring it over your body, in front of your body. Ooh, it looks like I just hopped right into a good dragon roll without even trying. Oh my goodness. So like Nsima said, sometimes you just gotta throw the rope down and then pick it up hours later, or next day, or even wait one or 2 days. But definitely, it's something like, it's almost like learning language when you learn rope flow. Especially, it reminds me of like when I learned Spanish, the little bit that I know. Basically, I know enough to order a sandwich and get directions from an Uber driver, and that's how I feel about rope flow. I just know a couple things. Oh, my camera's swaying from the wind. Oh shoot, I gotta put a nice base on here. But let me show you guys. So, just like with the 1.5 kilogram great white shark rope, this can also be used as a jump rope. But its main purpose is a flow rope. See, but we're gonna move right back into overhand race and chase. Guys, I'm all over the place. All right, sorry. Let's start with the dragon roll, like I said again. But I was so impressed with my dragon roll technique just a few seconds ago that it was really, really astounding to me. I know it obviously needs so much more work. I need to keep my hands lower, but I'd love some feedback if you guys could tell me what you think. If you're not familiar with the dragon roll, you're gonna start on one side, right? Just one side. Toss the rope behind you, bam, then toss it over you. Right now I'm working in a little confined area, so that's just because the sun is rising that way. So I actually wanted the camera to be facing this way, towards where the pool is in the city skyline that way, but the sun's rising, so it's kind of messing with the camera glare. But all right, I see I got one viewers, I think he's a fellow veteran. He asked me where did I get this rope from, or any ropes. I told him Winding Ropes. So just like with everyone else, if you guys don't know, just feel free to ask, reach out. If you're not sure where you want to buy a rope, what's a good company. I mean, I only have I have 4 ropes in total, but only from 2 different companies, Winding Ropes and Slush Ropes. And I think the safer bet is just going to be Winding Ropes, because maybe it's the heat here in Bangkok, but the Slush Ropes that I've been using from them, it's really loosely braided, and it seemed to not have as much durability as this rope. So that's just something I want to put out there. Nothing wrong with that, you know. I'm sure the companies will get better with time. And then we're gonna move back into one arm underhand swings. And notice how I'm rocking back and forth, just giving myself a good test of balance, while also slowing down the rope and being very intentional. See, I'm also adding a spine bend / rotation into it. That's generating most of the force of the rope now. If I was to do it with my arm, this is with my arm. See, but you wanna, and even with my rotation and spine bend, I'm still super, super tight, not fluid with it, but I'm trying, you know what I mean? And once you try, the more you try, your body will like develop this natural ease into it, but you have to slow it down. Yes, sir. I have a sweat drop going into my ear. That's nice. See, one thing with the rope flow, especially when you're doing the underarm race and chase, is that it really works out your traps and your elbows in a certain way that I find so hard to engage with traditional weightlifting, even with kettlebells. It's this movement right here. And I feel it deep inside my lats, right? So I think that's super beneficial for anyone that is any kind of combative sport, like Muay Thai, you know, stand-up striking, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, because this right here, those kind of elbows that power is very hard to generate. You can work out your lats and stuff like that, but it's very hard to, even if you train this move 10,000 times, you still want to build some resistance with that, right? But that's so hard. You could do it like with swimming and stuff, but it's really hard to just train this movement. But ironically, not ironically, almost magically, with the rope, let me show you overhand race and chase, right? So right now, I could feel it in my lats and my shoulders as they're doing this. Watch the back of my shoulders. I'm dipping, doing a figure 8. So I can feel this stretching over. So I almost feel like if I was to incorporate this elbow, I'm working out that kind of rotation. Does that make any sense? And then same thing with the on-hand race and chase, but at a different angle. So watch how, do you see how my elbows are going up in this upward curve? So to show you guys a close up, that, do you guys see how that could be so much beneficial? Because I'm adding resistance with the rope. So imagine, this is an 850 gram rope. Most people start off at 400 grams, 450, 500 grams, whatever. Then you could scale that up depending on your size, whatever body type you have, and then add resistance with that. And that's where you can get that generation of power. So keep that in mind. And that's super beneficial, especially in jiu-jitsu. It's so hard to develop strength in these crazy angles, but the rope allows you to do that because you're literally using your body as a free flow object, and the rope is actually just an extension of your body while also being resistance, because everything that you do with rope flow, you could do you could do all of it. Like here's the overhand race and chase, right? So this is no resistance. The way I think of it, the rope is just resistance, right? And then here's the underhand race and chase. Let me keep my wrist together. There we go. I'm a little off balance with that, but you understand what I'm trying to get to. The rope is a very, very low impact form of resistance, and you can do that with weight, right? Especially really low weight, but it's really hard to get the angles, in my opinion. I've tried it with like little mini weights that you would do shadow boxing with. It's just not the same, Also, my condo gym seems a little dead today. I don't know if everyone's sleeping. It is Friday morning. There's one woman that was working out on the treadmill. She was like doing a slight run / walk series, and she saw me pull out the camera. She saw me pull out the rope, and then she just did like a 2-second stare, got off the treadmill, and then I haven't seen her since. So, hey, maybe in 10 years, she'll be picking up a rope too. Let me go ahead and try the dragon roll again, guys. I'm just gonna start on the right side. That's my dominant side. Remember, as you're throwing the rope behind you, you wanna scrape it and then throw it in front of you. So imagine scraping the rope behind you. That way, you're not lifting your hands too high. See, I'm not even bending my knee. I'm so much more fluid with it, even though my form is really crap. I can see the growth in my technique. And remember, slow progress is the best progress, in my opinion. Oh, I didn't mean, I saw a bird up there. All right. So now it's one viewer that commented and asked about rope, where I got my rope from, and then another viewer, I can't remember their name specifically, that said my form is improving on one of my previous rope flow videos. So I really, really appreciate the feedback that you guys have been giving me. The 2 viewers we have so far that are dedicated to the rope series, you know what I'm saying? All right, now we're just gonna do some simple movements. Remember guys, I'm taking this very, very slowly. This experience, this growth, this journey, this is something that I will take even more slowly than yoga, because yoga, it was super easy for me and it just clicked, but the rope, there's definitely a learning curve. It's almost like driving a manual car, but driving a manual car is even more easier. Oh, some strong winds now. They're coming out of nowhere. I don't want to blow my camera over. All right, I gotta hold the camera before it blows over. You know what? We'll just end it here. Thank you guys for joining me. Get a rope. Let me know how it goes for you. Love you. Bye.